Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs, and I am here just to finish our little, I forgot what I called it, our easy Christmas journal. No Sew Easy Christmas Journal. I don't know, I'll have to go look back. I don't remember. Well, whatever it is, we're finishing it today. We got as far as putting our pages together, and we did a total of 8. I decided to add 2 more to it to have a total of 10 inside pages. 4 of them we put envelopes on, and the other 4 we're going to do something different to today. And not add envelopes, but we're going to do something else. And then the other 2, we're going to do something else to those. So you'll see it as we go. First off, I want to go ahead and kind of finish constructing these pages that we put the envelopes on. Okay, so we did this, and we had 4 envelopes, and they either went on the top part or the bottom part, or folded this way or that way, but essentially all of them are the same. It's just where we put the envelope. Okay, and then on the other side we went ahead and we put our cutter opening right here, and then glued it. And I think this one looks like it needs a little glue right here. It's coming apart. We'll put that back together. Okay, and how we need to do these pages is pretty easy. What we're going to do is we've got our envelope, and you know, depending upon where we put it, on which side we put it, it could either fold this way or that way, and that's kind of how you want it. You want to kind of change it up a little. The first thing you need to do on this is you need to, let me get this off of here, is you need to go ahead and do a little tiny slither on this envelope. I mean, just to open it up like that. Okay, just that's how much of a sliver you want to put in there. Now, of course, you could cut this and put this in your cutter or whatever beforehand, but I usually never do. Okay, on this part that's full here, we're going to go ahead and put a punch in there in the middle, and I'm estimating right there. Okay, then on this side we want to take a piece of our cardstock, whatever you're using. It doesn't have to be this color, you know. Obviously, whatever your envelopes are, you probably want this, or you don't, maybe not, I don't know. You can mix it up, certainly. Okay, but I'm taking this piece, and you want to measure it to fit your envelope with a little bit of a gap right here, okay, because we're going to make this a pocket. So for this particular envelope, I think we're doing almost 5 3/4 by 4. Okay, so that's the size we're putting here. And you're going to put glue. You don't want to put any glue right here because you have just made a pocket right here and you want it to go down. So you're going to put glue here and here and right here, and you do not want to cover this little section right here. You want to leave enough of a gap that this can fold easily. Okay, if you put it too close to the edge, then it won't close. So we're going to go ahead and put the glue right there. I don't know what's going on with my glitter glue, but it's not cooperating. All right, there we go. Sometimes it gets a little clog in it, or air or something. Okay, so then I'm going to put this right here. Okay, just right across here. I don't know what is going on. I think I left the top off too long. Gotta quit doing that. Okay, it does not like it when you do that. So then I'm going to put this right here, but not too far over here. Okay. Oops, I forgot to do something. You need to punch your little notch right here. You can do it after, but it's kind of hard because it's tight. Okay, so there we go. We're doing that. I got a little extra glue there, but that's okay. So basically what you've done then is you've made a pocket on this side, okay, and an additional pocket right here, okay. So there you go. And then on this is going to fold like that. And then again, remember we had a pocket over here. So there's lots of little places to tuck things. So you're going to do that to the 4 pages that we did envelopes to. And I've already done that. And then the next thing you're going to do is out of your papers, just pick some decorations or anything you want to put on there. I did that on these 2. Let's see, I forgot what I had. I got to go look up here and see. I don't remember. I have to move that aside. Let's see what I have. Let's just see what I have. Kind of already cut them out, got them ready to go. These are a good size. I don't need them all to be the same size or fit perfectly. That's not really what I'm trying to do. But I'm kind of looking at, and make sure you do the orientation right, because remember, these are all in different spots. So you may want to look at what you have right here and decide how you want to put something. Like maybe you want to do that. Now see, I could have waited to punch that and then that would have been punched out with it, but I can still go back in and do that. Oh, I just dropped some of these. Let me get it. All right, so I'm going to put this one down. I think I'm going to use a glue stick for that, because I think it would work maybe better. Oh, except my glue stick's out. I'll just use this glue then, because it's handy. I am not prepared, guys. Okay. I thought my glue stick was full. I usually don't put them back if they're not full, but anyway, I'll go ahead and do this just because. All right. I don't want to put it upside down. And don't put it too far over. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way so it's not all in my way and you can see. So I'm going to put, I could put that there. That might work better. And then I could put this. Nah, I think I'll put that there. I'm going to put this here, not too far over. And I can either leave it like that or I can put a notch in it. And I'll make sure I didn't put any glue in there, and I did. Okay, let me get the glue off of there so it doesn't go in there. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and try and make that notch go in any more than that. I think that looks okay. On this side, it's going to be on this side of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that. I don't know if I want that one there. Let me look and see what my other choices are. Maybe that. Because this is going to be closed like that. And I want it to kind of have some. Got all these different ones. I think I'm going to put that one. I think that'll look good. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Put that on. And I'm just going to kind of semi-center it. And that's just really a decoration. You know, this part really, guys, is, you know, really up to you. So there you go. That's one of your pages. You've got your pocket here. You've got another pocket right here. And you've also got a pocket on this side, okay? So that's one that's completely done, all right? The next one, I really do need to move that. Okay. Let's do this one real quick. Okay. There's so many adorable, cute choices, I'm telling you guys. And truthfully, any of these I don't use. I'm going to probably make them into little journaling cards. So I think I'm going to keep with putting the small ones here. Let me do that. We'll do that. Here we go. Okay, make sure I didn't get any glue right there. And then we're going to do this one. And that is going to be looking like that. So maybe I want to put a bigger one there. I'm telling you, these are all just so cute. I think I'm going to put that there. I think that would look cute. Or maybe that one. Do I have any more? Let's see. I've got a gingerbread. I've got that one. I think maybe I'll put the gingerbread. How about that? Okay. Anyway, guys, this is really an easy project. Of course, you can change it around any way you want. These are just suggestions. All right. So there's another one done. And let's see. Oops. Getting a little avalanche over here. Okay. So that's another one done. We've got this one left. Let's go ahead and see what we're going to do with that. Okay, so this goes like that. Where was that point set? Okay, that's the big one though. That's the big. I want a bigger one there, I think. Oh, so cute. I think I might put that there. Maybe not. This one is that. That's adorable too. That's really cute. Maybe I do that. Maybe I'll just do that. Okay. And then maybe that one on that side. Okay. Just not think about it too much. They all go together. That's what's cool about getting a kit like this. Of course, you can print up as many copies as you want so that, you know, that you can make journaling cards, etc. You can make a ton of these, you know, and just give them out to friends. And what I like about this is it really is great to give people because it's expandable. They can open and close it. If you get together with your family for Christmas, they all have this, you know, cute little memento that they could put pictures in. If you've got a little, you know, printer for pictures, that would be kind of a fun thing to do. Okay, so then there's that one, all right? So I did one on my own just as a test. Let me see, that's not one. And so pretty much these are all of our little flippy pages. Okay, so we've got those all done. And that was not all that complicated, all right? So we got those done. So those are the 4 of those, okay? So then the next ones that I want to do are these other pages that we had, okay? And these were the 4 pages that we didn't do anything to, okay? We just basically put our paper on it and punched our holes. And one thing I figured out when I was doing these, I was doing it all so wrong. I was doing my paper separate, and then I was adding it on top, and then I was doing, well, anyway, what I did is I just glued all my papers on these other ones on both sides, then I punched the holes. So I only had to do it one time. So anyway, so that saved a lot of work. Now on these, what we're going to do, everything we did on this is exactly the same as we did with the ones in the envelopes, except we're not going to put any envelopes on those. What we're going to do on these is we are going to make a pocket that goes up and down. And the reason we're doing that is that we're going to be able to put a tag in it. And I did one already. And that's how it's going to be. Okay, so you're going to have this little pocket so that you can put big tags in. And this tag is, I don't know, I got these on Amazon, and I don't know, it was a bunch. And I've had them forever. 4, I'm always doing my ruler upside down. 4 by 8. And these are great. I bought these a while ago. I looked for the link and I couldn't find it. I don't know. I guess they only keep information out there so long, but I've had these forever. Anyway, this will go right here all the way down, and it'll stick in a little bit, stick out, I mean. And that's okay, because that's kind of part of the look, okay? Of course, you could do smaller ones too if you wanted to. It doesn't really matter. But in order to do that, all we're going to do, and this is super simple, guys, is to take our pages that we've already, punched holes and done everything to, and we're just going to glue the bottom. Well, first, before we do that, we're going to just put our little slot in here, which again, I'm just guesstimating, and I always do it wrong. Okay, there we go. And you probably want to go ahead and ink it up, and I'll do this one, but I probably won't do all the others right now. That way you're not bored watching me ink things. You could always do it after, not a big deal, but okay. So anyway, you're just going to put your glue down here. Right, and then down here at the bottom. I don't think I used any of it. Let me think. All right, so now, we've done that. We're going to do it too. We've done it's 2 of them. So we're going to do that. I always do this in the wrong spot. There we go. Okay. So then we're going to just do that. I'll ink this later. That is so boring to watch, isn't it, guys? Okay, so then we've done that. So at this point, oh, did I not attach this one? 1, 2, 3. To do one more, right? Uh-oh. Okay, no, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to do one more. And that goes this way. Glue it. This gives you a nice, good area to put your tag in. All right. Okay. So that is 4 of those. So you have 4 of the top ones like that. And then I'm trying to remember. I actually did 3, I think, for some reason. So we'll just go with that. It doesn't matter, really. You can do whatever you want. On these 3, in the kit, there were these little pockets that came with it. And I'm trying to remember which one I had where. So I think I had this one here. I don't really remember what I did, honestly. Gotta remember. Okay, I think I had one here. Or maybe I had one here. I don't know. I really can't remember. I really think I wanted it this way. So that one would have been like that. That one would have been like that. And did I have one here? I think I did. I think I had one here. And you have to put this over so it doesn't cover your eyelets. So I just don't remember how I did it, because I did do this earlier. Maybe I did that. I think maybe that's what I did. And on this side I did that. Yeah, I think that's what I did do. I guess it could go either way. It doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of which way it looks better. I think it kind of looks better this way. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Now, I could have actually put that there and then punched my hole through there, but I think this is going to be okay. If I want to make it shorter and I want to make it to that point, I could do that. So let me see. Maybe I can try that. Well, I don't know. Let me see. I think I could just take that in just a tiny, tiny bit. I should have measured it. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit closer to how I want it. I think it's crooked though. Okay, I'm going to go with this. All right, and then that will go right there, or it could go right here. Maybe I'll just put it on this side. No, I think it looks better on this side and maybe that side. Do I want to do that? Or maybe it was this one. I can't remember which one I put where originally, so it might have been this one. And that had the writing, that had the writing, and that had that picture. So maybe I did that. Who knows? All right, I'm just going to go with this and put that in. Don't really think it looks that good here. Well, it doesn't look bad. I'll do that. I can't make up my mind. I really, really can't. I still think that's a little crooked. Okay. And this, like I said, this came with the kit, so don't want to put that. You usually want to put these pieces on the outside because then nothing will get stuck. So we're going to put that even with the edge. Okay. And put that right there. So we just added this pocket. Okay. Oops. Let that dry. Did that come up? All right, there we go. Okay, so there's one. Gonna do another. Let's move this in just the tiniest bit. So that is going to go right here. And like I said, this cane has to go on the outside. Goes on the inside. All right. So we're going to put that on. I don't know if we want to do this. Why don't we do it on? No. I think we did decide to do them all on the blank ones. That's what I think when I originally had decided. I just can't remember. All right, so we're going to do that. So that's 2 of our pages, and these are just our blank pages. Now, in addition to doing that, oh, our last page, I completely forgot. Oops, I did do that wrong. Well, it's not dry yet, so I'll pull it off. Oh, well, it'll mess it up. I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I was trying to remember, I had this all figured out before, and I couldn't remember what I decided to do, but I was going to put this on the blank page, but I guess I'm not going to do that. So this is a little envelope, and I was going to put this on that page, but I completely forgot about it. So, and it has to go this way, and I don't think I could hide the glue mark, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on here, although I think it would have looked better on the other one. And I'm going to go ahead and put this envelope in there. I did have another envelope I could use too. Yeah, this one's a little bit too big. I don't really like that one over there. All right, so that is going to go down there. I don't think I inked this. I'll go ahead and ink it before I glue it down. Just a little bit. I'm not trying to make this look like super grungy or anything, but I do like a little bit on there. And I'll probably put something on here for a closure. I don't know what yet. Just like a round something or other. I don't know. I'll probably add that later. So I am going to go ahead and I am going to glue this down. Okay, as part of my element here. And like I said, originally I was going to put this on the blank page. I think it would have looked better, but I completely forgot about it. So we're just going to do it this way. And then, so here's our 3 other pages. But now what we have to do is, you have a choice. I mean, you could make the opening here or here. I'm going to do it on the side, just because I think for me that'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to eyeball the middle, which, like I said, I'm really bad at on that. I'm going to, oops, do that on here. And of course, you might want to ink them first, but that's up to you. Okay. And this one. Be careful you don't cut your envelope. All right. So we have all of those. And then all we're going to do on these is pretty much just make the pockets on the side and not add any envelopes. Now, you could add as many other things as you might want to put on there. I mean, that, like I said, this is all personal preference. You could put pockets here. You could do whatever you want to do, okay? I personally think whatever you do would turn out great. So, but I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on the top of here. Okay. And then on the bottom. Yep, went a little bit too far on that side, but that's okay. And do that to all 3 of these. And like I said, you know, ink them, do whatever you're going to do. You could sew them if you want to. I mean, you could certainly sew these. Okay. But okay. So now we have these other pages. So pretty much we have all of our pages done. Okay, this is the pages of the journal. Okay, so now we need to finish the covers. And I made a little change in that I decided I was going to go ahead and rather than have this envelope on both the front and the back, I was going to go ahead, so this would be the back. I'm going to go ahead and change it up a little bit and add a few things to the front. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just basically punch some holes in this to match my other one. Let me get that out of the way. So this is the back. This is facing toward me, and that's the back. I decided just to kind of change them. Now I could make this my front too. I think I'm going to make it the back. Okay. And then this is my front. Well, I really have to line it up with this too. Which one does it fit? Okay, this is probably going to be my front then. Yeah, that's the front. Okay, well that settles that. So then this has to be the back. And that will go like that. All right, let me go ahead and do these holes. And I haven't done my little eyelets on that, but I will. I will. Okay. All right, so we got those. And part of the reason I haven't done the eyelets is I'm going to put paper on each of these sides. Now I had done the other one, but I decided I wanted to change it a little bit. So what I want to do is I've decided that on the outside, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on the back, and then I'm going to put this on the front, this one on the front. Okay, so I've changed it up a little bit. Okay, so let me do that. Cut these. And I'm basically, these are just, I printed these with the borders so that they would be just a little bit smaller than the borderless, just so that you wouldn't be cutting that much of the pattern off. You know, I wanted to make sure it would fit better on the page, so it's kind of how I did it. Okay, here we go. All right, got those two. And I'm going to go ahead, go ahead. What did I do with my corner punch? Is that it right there? Yeah, here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and corner punch these on my 1/2 inch. Okay. Do that on this other one. Now I may cut that down a little bit more. Let me see. I really kind of should have measured before I did that. No, that's actually about the size I need it. Okay, that's good. How about this one? Yep. Maybe a little big. Yeah, that one's a little bit bigger than I need. I really should use my cutter because I know I'm not going to cut it straight. Let me get that right here. Oh, I had that in there crooked. That's not good. All right. Let me see. Get that back in there again. Get that corner the right way. All right. Oh, still a little weird. I'm going to go ahead and ink these up. And I'm using ground espresso because it's a little bit darker than the vintage photo. And I kind of like it on this because I think I want something a little bit darker. There's a lot of black, I didn't do this yet, imaging in this, and I think it works really well with this. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I should have said that a long time ago. I've had an extremely hectic day. That's why this video is probably going to get out there a little later than it normally would, but yeah, it was kind of a crazy day today. Had a lot of stuff I was trying to get done. Okay, so I've got these two, and let me remember which one's my front and my back. So this is my front, that's where that's going to go, and this is the back. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Anyway, so we're going to kind of sort of center this as best we can. All right, and so that is going to go there. All right, so that becomes our back, okay? And then this is going to become our front. Do the same thing here. Try not to get it on there too crooked. All right, and then that becomes our front. Looks like we need more glue up here. Okay, and then that is that. Okay, so that's our front. Now we're going to do the inside. Let's start with the front. I'm gonna, remember we put our envelope in there? I did reopen it just because I forgot. Because I glued these on the sides, you can't just tuck in this little flap. If this was just a normal envelope and I hadn't glued it like that and it just folded, then it would have been able to tuck. Okay, so the flap from this little smaller envelope we put in, I'm going to put that down here. But I'm going to cover this with some papers. And I'm probably going to use, I forgot what I decided which one I was going to put in there. I don't remember if I was putting this one here or what I was doing. I have to look again. I looked at this earlier today and I can't remember what all I decided. So think that I was deciding that, let's see. I was going to put this over here. Now this is going in here. Okay. And I was going to put that here and the red in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this flap that we had from the smaller envelope, if you remember that we had, I am just going to take this and I'm going to glue it down because we don't need it. But the thing that it does do is it does keep you from having a raw edge in here. Now, one thing I thought of, and I didn't think of it after fact, I could have left this open behind here and made another pocket, which probably would have been kind of cool. See, underneath that envelope, which probably would have been a smarter thing to do, but I didn't do it. So anyway, I didn't do that, but you can do it. And then what I wanted to decide to do is going to put this over here just as a little tuck spot. But I don't know. I might change my mind on that. I think what I may do is just put this there. So I'm not really sure how I want to do that. I could put that there. This might look a little cuter. I'm just wondering how much of these images are going to end up on here. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. I think I'm going to glue it down and then cut it. Cut around it, basically. And this is just this outside piece right here. Okay. But I'm trying to get a few of these images on there anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of start it right here. I think that gingerbread man is going to get cut in half, unfortunately. All right, so I'm going to put that there. All right, and then I'm going to take this. Oh boy, I hope I, well, maybe I did. I'm going to just go ahead and cut that. This side, and basically what I'm doing is just kind of cutting it to fit. Get that side. All right, move that out of the way. And then what's left of the envelope is right here. So I'm going to just pull that out so I can see it. I don't like to measure. I'd rather do this than measure. You can measure and then cut it and put it on. This is how I'm going to do it, and then it fits, see? And if it's off a little, first of all, make sure the glue sticks down. Take a little ink, go around the edges. Okay. Go around that edge. All right, so that's that piece. Save that because we'll use it later. And then I really want to put this red in there, but I don't, that won't fit. So I'm going to put this right here. Definitely need more glue on this. Okay. So I'm going to put that right here. I am going to cut that in a minute, but I'm going to put that at least down that far. So, actually, I probably should have just waited till I glued that flap down and done the same thing, but I can go ahead and ad-lib it. Because on this, really, all it's going to matter is that it's straight. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if I want the stripes going this way or that way. All right, let me see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to measure. This is 2 inch. I'm going to make it, that's 2 1/4. How about 2 1/4? Okay, so I'm going to make this 2 1/4. Well, actually, I need to cut off the edge there. Maybe cut off this edge. Oh, maybe I should do it straight. That'd be good. Okay, and then I'm going to make this. I'm going to cut off this edge first. All right. I did that crooked too. Boy. Okay, so 2 1/4. We'll call it 2 3/8 just to make sure. Not fall all the way down. I'm not going to need that much anyway, but okay. So that's that piece. And I'm going to put it over here. It's a little big. First, let me measure from top to bottom. Okay, get that. Just use my pencil. Okay. Let's do that. And then I'm going to cut a little bit off over here, just so it'll fit better. And then I'm going to put that right here and get it lined up with my edges. And then that will go like that, okay? And you don't want to glue down here. You just want to do, I'm just covering this portion of it, just for looks. That's it, guys. And you can, and you could leave it plain if you want to, because you're really not going to see that much of this, but I just want to add a little color to it. All right, and I did that exactly opposite backwards. I wanted this side out because I know it's straighter. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe I did do it right. Oh, well. Okay, glue's probably dry by now. Okay, did I do that good? Okay, so that's going to go there, and I'm going to put a little notch in the middle of that. Oh my gosh, I'm always eyeballing it wrong. Okay. Then I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put that here. That is going to go down there like that. Okay. And if you had done it, you could have put another pocket behind here. Okay. You could have notched that out and you would have just glued the envelope here and on there. Okay. So that would be a possibility and probably should have done that. Okay. On this, you have a pocket here and I want to decorate this, but I don't want it to be red. I'm going to go ahead and take what I have left of this. Hopefully it'll fit right. Oh, good. Yeah. So I'm just going to tuck it in here. So let me see. I'm going to cut that. Okay. And then I'm going to pretty much just figure out how much of this I have to cut off. Not much. Let me cut this side, I think. Just so it fits inside here. And that will go right here. So that'll just sit right there. Okay, now you could put a completely different other one in there. That's up to you. I'm just going to take this and glue it on here. And like I said, guys, you can put whatever pockets, whatever stuff you want. This is my interpretation of how I'm doing it, but you can just go with whatever works for you. And I'm doing this quickly, so you guys just take your time and, you know, move that out just a tiny bit. Okay. All right. So anyway, do that. You could notch this right here, and I think it's a big missed opportunity that I didn't do that other one, but that's okay. You get the gist of how you would do that, I think. Okay, so you have your pocket here, you have your pocket here. You could have had another pocket here. And so that's how that's going to go. Now, I've punched my holes in here already, but they're not on here. So I will have to punch those holes out. And of course, I will have to put my, what you call it, thingies in there. Oh my gosh, eyelets. Okay, that does not want to come out, so maybe I'll just put it right there. There we go. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. I hope I can. It punched all the way on the side, so that is going to be a problem, really, guys. Hopefully I'll be able to fix it. If I don't, I'll have to redo the whole cover. I can put the eyelet in there. Oh, I did it on these too, and I think it just didn't go far back enough in there because it was too thick. Okay, so that's an issue. I don't know. I'll have to go in and see if I can possibly fix that. If not, I'll just have to redo the cover, okay? Let me go ahead and do the, let's see, the back. That's what happens when you do it in a hurry. Okay, so on the back, what I was going to do on this is I'm just going to put the red over here, okay? And let me see, so, oh, that's a real bummer. I think I have an idea of how to fix that. I really, really do. I think I have an idea. But I'll do that later. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm going to take this and put this all not here, but over here. And I'm going to put the red right here. Okay. Just on this portion of the back cover. Let me see. I think I'm going to go a little more glue right here. Maybe a little bit more up here. Okay, I'm going to do that. Not really sure why those numbers are on that, but I think it'll be all right. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of cut around that, get it to exactly the right spot without cutting open my envelope. And like I said, you can definitely measure it if you want to, if that's how you want to do it. Okay. got to get that right to the edge. All right. Without getting glue on the inside. And then I'm going to go ahead and kind of fold that back just so I can get a straight line to cut. Is there? Okay, I just folded that line back and then I'm just going to cut it. Probably would have been easier to measure it, but you know what? I hate to measure. Which is probably why I can never cut straight, but oh well. Okay, so it turned out pretty good. Then I'm going to line this part. And I had another paper here that I wanted to use. Here it is. This green paper. I did have one other one I could use. Let me look and see real quick if it would work better. Where did it go? There were some other ones. There aren't that many extra pages left because I think I've used them all, but those were the bigger pages. I don't really want to do green with that. I think I'll go ahead and use that one. That's the one I originally picked out. I think it'll work the best. So I'm going to... I didn't have any more of that other one left, did I? That really is a bummer, guys. You know what I do need to do, though? I do need to cut it out right. I have to get that in there to fit. What happened is it didn't go all the way to the back, so it cut it to the edge, which is kind of important, but I need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Okay, now it's all the way to the back, I believe. All right. Okay. It didn't really go all the way back still. I think it's just too, well, it did cut it. Yeah, it did, where it's supposed to be. I could have just hand punched that. That would have been way easier, but oh well. I think I have an idea of what I can do to fix it. So I'm going to go back in and do that. And I'll show you that too. I'm going to show you how I fix it because I think that's important that people realize that you can fix just about anything, especially in junk journaling. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out. That is not going to be right enough. I mean, you can fix just about anything. You really can. So I'm just going to make a piece to go inside here like we did the other one. And I'm just going to go about here. Doesn't matter if it's particularly straight on that side. And then I'm going to put it here. Okay, I probably have to cut it a little bit more, but let's see. You know what? I think that'll be good enough. We're going to put that there. Now you could get it all the way to the edge, but you're not going to really see that. So I'm going to do that. And put my glue on. I hope some of this has been in frame. I keep bringing stuff toward me. And I really need to stop that, but okay, so that is going to go right here, just as a, just to have something on there that has some color to it. Get it all the way to the edge. You can leave, I like to leave like a little bit of this green in there, so that's a little crooked. Oh, to cut that a tiny bit. I probably should have put the straight side in there. Maybe I'll do that. That would probably work better. Uh-oh. Okay, get that back down there again. Got to add more glue. I am just really off my game today, guys. It is not a good crafting day for me. I think I've just got too much going on today. All right, so then we put that in there. So that's what we have. I'm going to go ahead and put a notch here because that is our opening. And put that in the middle. And like I said, guys, you take your time. You won't make as many mistakes. But mistakes happen. So, you know, you got to be prepared to deal with them. And honestly, I make them all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and punch these by hand so I don't have to deal with that stuff, which I could have done with the other one. Okay, so this is this one. Now I was going to go ahead, here I'm going to trim that a tiny, 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 tiny bit. Just a tiny slither. And then I need to glue that corner down. And of course, like I said, you would ink these and do whatever you're going to do, sew whatever you're going to do. What I wanted to do is I found, where did they go? These two envelopes, which I thought were really cute. And I'm going to put this tiny one on the bottom and then this one on the top. I'll probably put something on here to decorate it, but I don't know what I'm going to put on there yet. But I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I don't even know where I got these. I think I got them at Tuesday Morning ages ago, and I don't have the packaging, so I'll actually put that a little bit lower. Get that off of there. Try and get that one straight, and then I'm going to put this one right here. There we go, right there's perfect. And then I'm going to put this one right here. And that's just to change it up a little so it's not the same as the front. And like I said, I'll probably decorate this one up a little bit. But I'll make sure I don't cover that hole. Okay, so that is on there reasonably straight. So we've got these cute little pockets on there. And this is our back. Oh my gosh, I did it backwards. Ah, that's another thing you want to make sure you don't do. I am telling you guys, this is a horrible day. It is just one thing after another. Okay, so now that is going to go here. Hopefully we can cover this mess up. I don't know whether it's going to cover all that up. I may have to change my little thing here to go there and put that there to cover up my mess. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. Oh well, it'll still work. Totally didn't pay attention to the orientation. This didn't really matter. Okay. Whew. I am just on a roll. Gosh, guys, I don't even know why I bothered doing this video today. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and cover. Now, you know what? If I didn't want to put these and change them out, I could just put another piece of paper over this and that would fix it. So, you know, there's lots of ways to fix your mistakes. This is going to work just fine. Okay. And those other little spots on there are part of the paper. It's just like that. So this, I think, needs a little bit more glue, even though it did stick down. But I still think it needs a little bit more glue. So I'll do that. All right. I am off my game today. That's all I gotta say. And this is still crooked, but oh well. A little crooked. There we go. All right. Okay, so anyway, guys, I did it not in order that I wanted to, but I think that'll work still. Okay, so I've got these cute little envelopes on there, and then that has become the back, okay? And then this is the front, and let me show you how I'm going to fix this. You know, I could easily redo this, but I have an idea. So what I think I'm going to do, what did I do with my other envelope that I had? Oh, I had it up here. Okay. The way that I'm going to fix this is I am going to, let me see, is that going to work? Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm taking, since it's the same paper, I'm going to cut this open. And this was another envelope that I had. And this may not work, I don't know, but I'm going to try it anyway. Just going to open this up and cut it right on the edge. And then I'm going to take just a piece of this. Where's my cutter? I want to kind of make it straight, somewhat straight. And I'm going to go here. Okay, and then I'm going to go, I really have to cut it across here to get it straight first. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Get this side right here. All right, so now we have a straight piece, and I am going to take this, oops, move that out of the way, and try and repair this just on the edge. I lost my corner punch here. Take that in there. Sometimes when you make a mistake, you can actually, it can actually turn out to not necessarily be a bad thing, so we'll see. If it doesn't look good, I can always start over. I have more envelopes and I have more paper. It is just paper. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get that over there straight would be nice. I'm just folding this in half. Okay. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm pretty much just going to put it right on the edge, just like that. Okay. And that will cover those holes. It'll blend in, and then I can just repunch some holes in there. That's all I have to do. So let me do that. Get my glue. And pretty much, it doesn't really change the physical makeup of it, but it will fix it. And then we'll go ahead and I'll put my eyelets in there also to reinforce it. But that is going to completely fix it. Okay. It won't look bad. And I really think it's important that people see mistakes and realize that you can always recover, especially from things that are a little bit more exact, like this kind of stuff. Just so that you know that there are ways to recover. Okay, so where did I do with my top? Here's this one. Okay, so this is the back. Or here's the front. Here's the back. All right. Okay, guys, I'm back and I figured out what I did, and I went ahead and finished this. I'm just going to kind of show you what I did, because We are way over time. Basically what I did is I put this back piece on upside down. So I just actually had another one and I cut it out and put it on top. And you can't tell. That's what I had done wrong. Anyway, excuse me. You can fix things, even when they seem like they're a disaster. I finished this all up just to kind of show you what it can look like. I don't think I did anything that you really didn't see me do other than doing a little decorating and putting things in here. I went ahead and just put this little candy striping that I have on here. The tie that I put on here is just this same this twine, and I just tied it on one of the rings, and it just ties on top, and it's tied on here so it stays. Okay, I didn't really do a lot of decorating on this. You certainly could, but you know, it's just up to you, whatever you want to do. If you put the tie in the middle, you just have to kind of remember that. Okay, so let's just kind of look at what we did. In the cover portion, we've got some tabs in here because we have this pocket. And then honestly, guys, I really screwed up where we could have definitely left that envelope open and had another pocket right here where we have the red, but I didn't do that. So you might think about doing that when you do yours, but it's got plenty of pockets in here. We've got our other pocket right here in the front, and it's a very deep pocket, so you could really put a lot in there. Okay, I just put this in there, and then this one little envelope that came with the kit, and here's just some little tags that came in there, and that's pretty much it. And I haven't inked it or done anything like that. Here's a little envelope that we put there, and I'll put some sort of closure on there. Now, our side openings, all I did is take some of the pieces of paper that came with the kit and cut them down and made a journaling card out of it, put a tab on it, and that fits in there just like that. And, you know, that could be used to put pictures on or do whatever. Just like any of these, you could put pictures on them. You know, do whatever the person would want to do. Here's one of our little envelope flaps. And on here, we've got just a little journaling card in this pocket, okay? And then we've got, put that in there. And on the other side with the tab, this came with the kit, is just another little journaling card, okay? So that is kind of cool to have that. All right. No, I guess I didn't put one in there, did I? Well, you could put another, what do you call it, tab and or another thing in there. Okay, this is the top pocket. And here's just a little journaling card that I made with the tags that I had. Of course, you could make tags out of anything. And of course, that fits on top. And what's really cool is it holds those big tags in there, and then you can put them all the way down in there. And then you've got your whatever you have on there sticking up. Okay, you've got another journaling card in there. That's our side pocket. You've got our little pocket that we put there. You've got another little flippy thing with the journaling card over here, and then another one over here. You know, and these all came with the kit, so all I did is back them. Okay, and you've got another space in here that I left blank that you can put things in. I didn't fill them all up, but definitely you could. Here's another part here, another card that goes on top. And I think that's just, it turns out really cute that you have these little tags on top, I think. And then you've got another journaling card on your side pocket right there. And like I said, you can put things in the empty ones too, but I left some of them empty. Just some journaling cards in the pocket that we had here that we put in. Another journaling card to put right there. Okay, you've got another one of your little flips with the journaling card in it. Okay. And another one right here. This is on the little short end. I put the tabs on the smaller end, and then I left this to where you could see the opening right there. So I thought that worked well. You could put tabs on both, but I didn't. Here's our other little pocket that we put in there. You've got a little envelope that came with it. Oh, and here we have a tag on top of that one. We did that one a little different because it had more involved in it. I mean, you can add as much as you want to this. This is just probably the bare bones, okay? And so that goes in here, all right? And then you've got another little journaling card here that goes like that. And these, it's, you know, I put tabs on all those. And then this one, you've got another journaling card here. And, I'm sorry, here we go. Another tab here. Another little journaling card. Again, another tag on the top of it. Okay, that we put in there. Okay. And then here is our last page, and this is the back. And remember, we just had the one pocket here, and it's a deep pocket. You could put a whole journaling card in there. I put some tags in there, but that's up to you how you want to do it. We've got our little envelope that you can, you know, put something in that we just basically stuck on there. And then I don't know, I think there's a little journaling card in there. Okay, and then here's our little envelope or bag that we had that we put on top, and I just put these in there. Okay, so pretty much, guys, that's it. I mean, it is very easy to do this, and you could assembly line this and make, you know, quite a few of them, you know, with just about any kit, because it would work the same way. I think this one's really cute for something like this, but you know, you can use whatever envelopes you have. You don't have to use the same ones I did, and whatever kit you have, or you can use scrapbook paper or whatever. But to me, this makes a really neat gift to give people for Christmas. It allows them, you know, a lot of room to document a Christmas. And this kit came with numbers also. I don't know where they are right now, but it did come with numbers. Let me see. Here they are. So if you wanted to, and I certainly could fill all of those spaces with journaling cards. I had enough stuff, but here is the numbers. And you could definitely cut those out and include them, you know, as part of the gift if you wanted to do that. Okay, so anyways, that's it. And I'm sorry about how crazy this video was. I just think I had a lot going on today. Probably tired, probably shouldn't have done it, but I did. So I thought I would come on here and just kind of show you the finished product and what you could do with it. I think I showed you mainly all the basics. And I do want to, you know, I'm sorry I made so many mistakes, but I think like the good thing is you really can't tell on this. I mean, the recovery was pretty good. And it doesn't really look bad. It certainly doesn't hurt it structurally. It probably, you know, reinforces it actually. So you can recover from your mistakes. Anyway, so that's our cute little no-sew easy journal, Christmas journal. And so I will be doing, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next Tuesday, but I'm going to do something along the same lines as far as a Christmas present. I think that I'm going to do a needle keep, and I will definitely do it to where the supplies are not something that you have to really go out and look for, just kind of like this. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because it's easy and it'll just take a couple videos. Anyway, I'm sorry for this being so long. I just didn't want to do another one with this. I want to kind of keep up the 2 videos per thing that we're doing, and try and get through the month of November with the little things that you can make. Okay, so you guys take care, and stay safe, and I will see you Tuesday. And that's another thing, guys, if I don't upload the video, usually it's because I'm having some serious technical problems where I've had trouble uploading videos lately. So, I mean, it literally has taken 6 to 8 hours sometimes. So if this doesn't get loaded till Friday, it's because of that. And if I ever miss one, it's either because I'm sick, or I'm just, something's happened and I can't do it. So, but I do try and do the Tuesday and Thursday, and then I might start trying to do some stuff on Fridays if I get the chance. But you know how it is, guys. Life gets in the way. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I apologize again for all the mistakes and how long this video ran. Anyway, thank you.